and welcome to your 5 Minutes with Seatrade Cruise, your roundup of some of the week's top stories. Puerto Plata's new cruise pier at Taino Bay is poised to begin welcoming ships in December from a range of lines, including Virgin Voyages, which will offer 45 excursions there focused on culture and adventure. ITM Group invested $80 million in the project. The former cargo pier was extended to handle 2 Oasis-sized ships and 1 smaller vessel. Once a popular Caribbean cruise stop, Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic lay fallow for years until Carnival Corporation and PLC opened nearby Amber Cove in late 2015. The bay will also serve ships from Royal Caribbean International, Norwegian, MSC Cruises, Oceania Cruises and Regent Seven Seas Cruises this coming winter season. And Virgin Voyages' third ship, Resilient Lady, will spend its first winter sailing to the southern Caribbean from San Juan, Puerto Rico. It'll offer 2-week-long itineraries, southeastern Caribbean Isles and sunsets in the Lesser Antilles. This follows Resilient Lady's 2022 inaugural summer in Greece and the Adriatic. The ship will reposition from Lisbon on an 11-night voyage. Resilient Lady is scheduled for delivery from Fincantieri in July 2022. Talks to reach a settlement in Florida's lawsuit challenging the CDC's cruise shutdown were unsuccessful. US Magistrate Judge Anthony Puccelli, the court-appointed mediator, said in a filing that despite their good faith and concerted efforts, the settlement discussions have concluded and the parties have reached an impasse. The CDC's attorneys argued that they had already expended a substantial amount of time and resources. Last week, Meriday indicated he may be issuing a ruling soon in Florida's motion for a preliminary injunction. And Royal Caribbean Group priced its private offering of $650 million 4.25% senior unsecured notes due 2026. The notes are expected to be issued on or around June 24th. The company intends to use the proceeds to fund the redemption in full of approximately $619.8 million of its 7.25% senior secured notes due 2025, issued by Silversea Cruise Finance Limited, and the remaining for general corporate purposes. The notes are being offered only to qualified institutional buyers outside the US. And there have been several restarts announced. MSC Splendida became the 5th MSC Cruises vessel to resume operations, sailing from home port Trieste last weekend at the start of its 7-night East Mediterranean itinerary. MSC Splendida will sail to Italy, Croatia, Greece and Montenegro or Croatia before returning to Trieste. Celestyal Cruises' Celestyal Crystal resumed operations June 12th with its 7-night idyllic Aegean itinerary from Athens, calling Kusadasi, Rhodes, Santorini, Lavrion, Mykonos, Milos and Crete. Chris Theophilides, CEO, described it as no small task, commending the unwavering dedication and unified teamwork both shoreside and on board. Celestial Olympia will sail its 7-night legendary archipelago itinerary round trip from the line's dedicated terminal at Lavrion Port Marina, Athens, from June 28th to August 30th. After that, the vessel will operate 3- and 4-night iconic Aegean and iconic Discovery itineraries from Lavrion Port Marina for the remainder of the season. And Hapag-Lloyd Cruises' Hanseatic Nature sailed from the cruise centre Altona on June 15th amid the continuing reopening of Germany's cruise market. Simone Marashi, MD at Cruisegate Hamburg, said the development of the season depends on external factors, such as the opening of the Scandinavian and North Sea countries, but added he is optimistic because of the positive experience gained after the restart last year in Hamburg. AIDA Cruises is set to sail from Hamburg this July. Sweden's first cruise call of the year, where passengers were able to go ashore to visit Gothenburg, Visby and Stockholm, also began June 15th, owing to joint efforts by the 3 ports and regulatory authorities. Trips ashore will follow the bubble concept. The 3 ports agree that lines have taken great responsibility for establishing transparent and comprehensive rules for cruise calls during the pandemic. On the same day, Viking welcomed Americans on board for the first time in 15 months in Bermuda. Passengers embarked Viking Orion at Hamilton and will sail a new Bermuda itinerary, the first of 8 round trips planned this summer. The 8-day cruises include scenic sailing around the British Island Territory and an overnight at King's Wharf in the West End. It will begin European river operations in July. Laid up since May 2020 at La Seine-sur-Mer near Toulon, Club Med 2 will sail 3 new French coast itineraries, starting July 10th from Nice. The ship then embarks on an 11-day cruise from Athens to Nice on September 6th, favouring calls in Greece. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.